Good morning, parents, and good morning, learners. I hope that it's going very well on this Friday. You can get your booklets. We are here for more maths, and you can open it on page 115. Okay, guys, so page 115. So we're going to continue where we left off yesterday. Okay, so we're still busy with division and multiplication and apples. Okay, so yesterday, remember, we did A. We took the apples and we divided the apples into groups of 4. And then we checked how many will each child get. Now we're going to do the same. Okay. So at B, again, here we have apples. This time we have 3 friends. So you're going to do exactly the same like you did yesterday. Take this apple, give it to this boy. Take this one, give it to her, this one to him. And then you start again. This apple there, this apple there, this apple there. And you continue doing that till you've divided all the apples. And then you can write a sum. Okay, you can write the sum over here. Remember, start with how many apples there were all together, divided by how many learners, and how many did each learner get. If you want to change it to multiplication, take your answer, times it, and that will be the answer. Okay, so that's what you have to do there. Now, use the numbers to make your own number sentences. For example, do you see we have number lines? There's A's number line, B, and C. So we're going to use the number line to make our own sum. Okay, so look here. We started with 40. And then we jumped to 30, 20, 10, and 0. So we start with division. They already put the division there, so you know all these blocks will be used for division and all these blocks will be used for multiplication. So 40 divided by 10 equals to 4. So 40 divided by 10. So you're going to jump, we're going to count in tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we jumped 4 times. The reverse is 4 times 10 equals to 40. Remember, the reverse of division is multiplication. 4 times 10 equals to 40. So that's what you are going to do. They already did the jumps for you. So you just have to fill in the sums. For example, A. So you're going to start with 50. You're going to divide 50 by 10 because we are counting in tens. And your answer will be the amount of times you've jumped. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 50 divided by 10 is 5. If you want to do the reverse, you say 5 times 10 equals to 50. Okay, guys? So you will do now the rest. So start with the number that they've started jumping at. Okay? At the bottom, write a number 10 smaller and 10 bigger. So in the middle, you have a number. So what is 10 bigger than this number? So basically, it's plus 10 on this side and minus 10 on that side. So it's 460 plus 10 equals 2, and 460 minus 10 equals 2. So that's what you have to do over there. Okay, so let's move to page 116. Counting in twos. This is not something new. You have been counting in twos. You know how to count in twos. So you're just going to continue counting in twos. So they've started there, 232, 234. So you are just going to continue. The same with B. 500, 500. Okay. Then you're just going to continue counting. So you're counting in twos, okay, at each one. Okay. Some of them are forward, some of them are backwards. You just have to check. That's very important. First check, are they counting forward to 2 or are they counting backwards? Okay. Again, still busy with twos. Pair of gloves. So all you can do is circle them. There should be 2 pairs. So it's 1, 2. So you need that to answer these questions. A. How many pairs of gloves are in one row? Remember, this is a row. Okay, so how many pairs are there? So that means first put them in pairs and then count how many pairs. Because this is one pair. This is another pair. Pair doesn't mean one glove, 2. A pair means 2. Okay. B. How many single gloves in a row? So now you count the gloves alone. 1, 2, 3, 4. C. How many rows? So how many rows are there? D. How many gloves all together? So all together, how many gloves are there? So just count in twos until you get to that one. E. Show how you worked it out. So what you can do is, you can say 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, but that will take very long. But remember, when you see that you are continuing with one number, what do we know? So instead of writing 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, we can just count how many 2's are there. Count, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 10. So count how many 2's and times that by 2, because there were 2 in each group. So count how many 2's are there, how many groups are there, times it by 2, and then you'll get your answer. Okay. And there they actually did it for you. Count how many groups are there of 2, how many groups of 2's are there, and you will get your answer. Okay, then the last page of the day, the last page of the week, page 117. Okay, so we have pairs of gloves. We are continuing with the pairs of gloves because a pair means it's 2. The same as a pair of shoes. A pair of shoes means there are 2 shoes. Okay. A pair of hands. We have 2 hands. It means we have 1 pair of hands because each of us only has 2 hands. So a pair means 2. Okay, so one glove, 1 pair means there are 2 gloves. Okay, so what will 10 pairs be? Remember, 1 pair is equal to 2. So that means, what will 10 be? That means if you have 10 pairs, it means there are 2 in 1 pair. How many will it be all together? So you can draw 10 of those circles, put 2 in each, and count how many are there all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so forth. The same with 5. This time There are 5. So all you can do is you can count in 2s 5 times. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. There, and we end with 100. Now, B, single gloves. So there are 20 single gloves. That means 1 glove, 1 glove, 1 glove, 1 glove, 20 single gloves. Here we have 21 single gloves. Here we have 70 single gloves. And here we have 73 single gloves. Now, what you have to do here. Pairs that can be made. So, if we have 20 gloves, so the circle, this means 1 glove, this is a second glove. So if we have 20 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. How many pairs can we make? Remember, the word pair means there should be 2 in each group. So here's 1 pair, here's another pair, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So how many pairs can we make? We can make 10 pairs. Now if you see that, like, this number is number 21, it's not an even number. And you cannot count in 2s and end with 21. It means there will be 1 extra. So that's what we're going to do at the second part. Are there any single gloves left if you only have 20? Then you see there's no glove left, so it's 0. But if there are 21 gloves and you want only two in a pair, are there any gloves left? Yes, that means there are 1 little glove left here. But we can still make 10 pairs. Okay, so that's what you are going to do at 70 and 73. At 70, you're going to check how many pairs can you make and how many pairs can you make with 73. Remember, a pair means there should be 2 in a group. Now, the bottom part, count in 2s. So which number comes between? So remember that counting in 2s. So it's 246 or 264. So what will this number be if they count in 2s? The same with here. Remember, they are counting in 2s. This time, write the next 2 numbers. So they've showed you here. Again, we are counting in 2s. So just continue counting in 2s. Okay. Counting 2s, but they start with different numbers. So just add 2 each time. Okay, guys? That's it for today. You must have a lovely weekend, and we will see you next week, Monday. Goodbye.